Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Mythic Legions from the Four Horsemen, GORGO AETHERBLADE, which, I gotta say, I'm not sold on the name, but the figure is still really cool. This guy, you can see, has a cape, some really unique paintwork, and some unique armor, and he has some cool accessories. Plus, he has antlers, so if you are into antlers, then this is probably the figure for you. All joking aside, though, it's a really cool figure, so let's get him off the stand and take a closer look. So this guy stands to the top of his head about 18 centimeters. If you want to count the antlers, it's closer to 22.5. Inch-wise, he's about 7 inches to the top of the head, about 8 3/4, 8.5 to the top of the antlers. So this guy has obviously a very unique paint job. He's mostly black with lots of red and gold accents, which looks really cool. Doesn't seem quite as clean of a paint job as some of the other ones, but it might just be more obvious because it's a really high contrast paint job. Still really appealing though, and I really like the helmet. It's very cool looking. And if you're not into the antlers, they do come off because I imagine they're going to be reusing the antlers and the helmet for other figures that I don't currently have to test that. But that's cool. You can move them, you can rotate them if you want to, or just remove them all together. Very cool looking figure. As far as accessories go, you can count the shoulder pads because they still come off, and the cape is removable too, so that's good. And it does have double peg holes, so that bunching up there is intentional, and you can actually do it this way, the way I have it, where you pull that around and it's like that, or you can do it the other way where the flap's on the inside. It's up to you. So that's the main core of the figure, but we do have some actual true accessories, like the shield here, which is nicely done. Not as metallic as I would have preferred, like the other shield. The red and black are both flat, but the silver's kind of nice, so that's a good one. We also have the sword. This is the more elaborate of the two swords I've seen, and it's got a really nice paint job for the bottom half. We have the axe again, which is really cool in the silver and black and red, and we still have the alternate piece if you want to do it like that, which I would recommend because it looks awesome with both pieces. And lastly, we have the strap again if you want to put the sword through the strap. As far as the figure goes, the articulation is basically the same as the other ones. The head is on a ball peg, which lets it move around really well. He does have this piece, which is soft and kind of floaty, so it won't get in the way too much, but it can impede a little bit. But you still should have no trouble moving the head around. Shoulder pads are still hinged, so they won't impact the shoulders all that much. It's really stiff though, so just be careful, but you can bring the arms almost horizontally, and it will rotate around, but again, the shoulder pads can get in the way. The bicep swivel comes down here in the elbow area, which gives him good enough range, and he does have about a 90-degree bend, so that's pretty good. The gauntlets will rotate around just like the other guy, and then the wrists have a hinge and a swivel. For the torso, it's a ball peg, just like the other ones, moves all the way around, forward, back, side to side, no problems there. Soft stuff here, not going to get in the way. You can bring the hips all the way forward, all the way back, and then all the way out to the sides. Thigh swivel in there, full range of motion for the hips, no limitation really at all. Single joint for the knee gives him 90 degrees. It will rotate in the calf if you want it to. And then for the ankles, we have the ball hinge that goes pretty far forward, pretty far back, and we have our ankle rocker, which is even better if you swivel around that hinge. So all in all, this is a really solid figure. It looks really cool. I like it a bunch. I like all these figures a whole bunch. They are more expensive, but I'm pretty sure you're getting what you pay for. So if you're interested in picking some up, I know there are some in stock at Big Bad Toy Store still, so check that link in the description below. And just like the last time the Horsemen sold stuff, Big Bad Toy Store ended up getting a bunch more in stock with second fulfillments and things like that. So keep an eye on that and order some if you'll want to. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Cool paintwork, cool sculpt work, cool articulation, cool accessories. What more can you ask for? There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos every single day. We talk about action figures, custom figures, video games, TV, movies, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you subscribe, and in the meantime, keep collecting.